Hi there and welcome to Good For You Living. This video is part of the Cooking Basics series where I'm showing you a simple two-step method that will unlock the secrets to cooking. Okay, I'm known to exaggerate a little, but stick with me while I make a chicken Thai green curry. Whether served thick like a sauce or thin like a soup, the spicy flavour marries so well with the creamy texture. So let me tell you more about this two-step method. First, it's about oil and water. You separate your ingredients that you're going to cook in oil and those that you're going to cook in water. And second, everything's a salad. So if you've ever made a salad before, you'll be able to make this without a problem. So I've already given away my secret, which really isn't a secret, but just keep these things in mind and you'll be able to break down recipes and see the pattern emerging. So I hope this is going to be good for you, and let's get into the kitchen.
Okay, we need to start with a pot on medium heat and I'm going to melt some butter. Let's have a look at our oil ingredients first. We have some onion, chicken, garlic, and some Thai green curry paste. For our water ingredients, we have potatoes, carrots, red capsicum or bell peppers, some peas and coconut cream. Okay, that's all melted through and we can add our chicken. We're only going to cook this for a little bit, but actually just want to brown it to lock in the juices and flavour. Okay, that's a bit over a minute and we can see that there are no more raw bits showing. I actually marinated the chicken and you can see a simple marinade method I used just by clicking on the link below. You can see we have some nice crunchy bits at the bottom of the pot. Don't worry, this is what we want. It's going to add to our sauce or gravy later. We'll add some more butter and keep it on a medium heat. Let's add some onion and cook for a bit. That's nicely caramelized now, so we'll add the garlic and turn the heat down a little bit just before I add the curry paste. You can even remove the pot altogether off the heat, as the temperature of the oil will be enough to give the paste a bit of a saute. I'm using a big heap of paste because this is a rather large pot and I like it quite spicy. You should adjust to your own needs though. Mix and stir vigorously as the paste is very fine and we don't want it to burn. I'm going to throw in my potatoes and the same here. I just want to sear it a little bit just to see if I can get a bit of crunch out of them. But I can't do it for too long as I can see at the bottom of the pan is getting very dark and almost about to burn. So I need to add my stock or broth. I'm actually just using water. You can do the same if you want, or you can use a stock. I only want a little bit of the water as the coconut cream is going to be the main form of liquid. Now I can turn up the heat here and start to scrape the bottom of the pot and you'll be able to see that it's making a lovely brown sauce. If I was to thicken that, it would make the best gravy. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the bottom being nice and smooth and I can add my carrots. Give them a bit of a mix through before we go ahead and cover it and bring it to the boil. So that's been boiling away nicely and we'll just give them a quick mix and it's looking quite nice. So we need to boil this until the potatoes are cooked. I want to check the potatoes, so the best thing to do is to find the largest piece of potato and stick a fork in it to see if it's done. Yep, that's quite soft and easy for the fork to stick in. So I can move on to my next water ingredients that don't take so much time to cook. We have our red bell peppers or capsicum and our peas. And I'm going to let that simmer for a little bit just to reduce the liquid a bit more so the taste intensifies. Finally, we can add our coconut cream. I'm going to let you decide how much you want to put in. I would go at least a third of a tin though, but you can add the whole thing if you like. It won't hurt it, and if you want it more like a soup, then go for it. You have to remember that this paste is quite spicy, so the more cream you do add, the more the spice diminishes. Let's mix it for a bit and that does look great. The sauce has lightened and the colors of the vegetables are still there. That's pretty much done. Let's just give it a final bit of seasoning. I'll add some pepper here. Just quickly turn down the heat a little bit and give it a good mix through. And yeah, I'm really liking this. And now, since I don't use a stock and only used water, I'm going to add some of this veggie salt. You can use normal salt. I just like veggie salt and water as an alternative to ready-made stock. If you have time, just turn down the heat and put it on a slow simmer until you're ready to eat, or the sauce consistency is to your liking. Now, that is fine as a vegetarian dish, so if you are catering for vegetarians and meat eaters, you have done it all in one go. Let's give it a bit of a taste to see if it needs anything. Yep, that's great. Okay, let's put our chicken back into the curry and mix it through. The reason I took the chicken out is because I didn't want it cooked for too long with the curry and risk it drying out. We give it a quick mix and we have our chicken and Thai green curry. So remember the 2 steps. First we cooked our oil ingredients and then put in our water ingredients. Once we added the water, we used the fried bits to become our stock. So make sure you scrape the bottom of that pot. And of course, you can see how it resembles a salad. We just mixed and tossed our ingredients around, and our salad dressing was the sauce. A quick garnish of shallots and done.
There it is, chicken Thai green curry. I like serving this dish with brown rice. I find that the thicker rice goes so well with the thicker, creamy, spicy sauce. And if you want to substitute chicken for another meat, you could go a beef, a pork, or even seafood. And if you want to go vegetarian, you could use a hard tofu, or my favorite, a fried tofu. You see that I fried the chicken and then removed it? The reason for this was because I wanted to boil the potatoes in a vigorous manner, just to soften them up. You don't want raw potatoes. But if you're not using potatoes, then you could treat this more like a stir fry and you could cook it under 8 minutes. Just follow the same 2-step method. First, it's about oil and water. And remember, everything's a salad. Have good preparation and you will succeed. The key here is experiment, practice, and start creating your own signature dish. Visit goodforyouLiving.com, like my videos, leave me a comment, send me a recipe challenge, or just drop me a line. And remember, living, it's good for you.